you guys, and welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Maria Vega. Go ahead and join the family by hitting that big subscribe button down below. Don't forget to turn on the little bell to be notified every time that I upload a brand new video. And if you guys are back, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. You guys know you are real ones. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for coming back to my videos and for spending your time with me and for supporting, for liking and subscribing. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Go ahead and get right into today's video, you guys, as I'm going to be doing a get ready with me and some CHISME. So girl, stop what you're doing, go get yourself some hot Cheetos, go get yourself some chips, go get yourself a little Truly or something to drink, but go ahead and get your little snacks, you guys, to get into today's CHISME. So let's go ahead and get right into today's video, you guys. So I went ahead and pulled my hair back. So to go ahead and get started, this is the makeup, you guys. I'm not really gonna go into it because this is not what the video is about. So I'm just going to do my makeup with it as we go. This is how the palette looks like, you guys. I'm going to speed up the eyeshadow, that way I can talk to you guys. So I'm just gonna grab this shade and put it all over my eyelid. Okay guys, so as you guys can see, I went ahead and just did my eyeshadow off camera because it was taking a little extra time. So I wanted to give a big shout out to Miss Venture Beauty herself, you guys. These are my lashes. Get into it. Okay, period. These are in the style Majestic, you guys. These are one of my favorites. I also have Snowflakes, which are very dramatic, and I have Top Tier, which is my new favorite at the moment. So check out Venture Beauty, you guys. Super affordable because, you know, we're balling on a budget here, so I love them, you guys. Very bomb. So let's go ahead and get right into the face, you guys, to get with this CHISME. In with my favorite face primer, you guys, which is Frankie Rose. Use code Maria at checkout. And just kidding. And the foundation that I'm using, you guys, is the Infallible Pro Matte in the shade 106. Anyways, back to the story, you guys. So there was this one time, I remember that night, it was me, my uncles, and my stepdad's niece, right? So we were all going out or whatever. So check this out, right? So we're at the club, you know, having fun. Miss girl, I'm doing my makeup quick. This is how this palette looks like, you guys. My boyfriend's friend at the moment, he came out of nowhere, and I mean, we knew him, and me and that guy, we went to high school together too, right? He came up to me because obviously he knew me, and I was with my stepdad's niece, and he was like, oh, like the guy that came up to me, the guy that I came with, he left me and he took my keys and he took my phone. Basically, he left them there stranded, right? And so I was like, oh, okay, like me trying to be nice or whatnot. I was like, okay, so like, what do you want to do? Like, and he was like, well, I need a phone, but because he took my phone in the car or whatnot. And mind you guys, at that time, at the moment, I did not have a cell phone, you guys, and basically needed a phone, right? So I was like, oh, okay, well, let's see if maybe we can ask someone. I remember there was this one girl, right, and she was wearing like a skirt. I don't even remember, you guys, this was a long time ago, but she was wearing like a skirt, and I remember she was like on her phone texting, and I was like, oh, like she looks nice, right? Well, she thought, because girl, she was nice. So I was like, oh, hey, like can I use your cell phone, because, you know, my friend needs to call someone. And like I remember she took like a long time to answer, and I was like, oh shit, like, hi. Okay. Girl like completely ignores me and she's on her phone, and then I'm like, hey, oh, I said, can I use your phone? And she looks up and she was like, no. Like all rude, like literally straight up like that, you guys. She was like, no. I was like, oh no, she didn't. Like she like really did that. Like, girl, you just messed with the wrong one, sissy. You don't know who I am. I'm just kidding, you guys. But I'm going to spray myself with some of the setting spray. The smell is giving me perfume vibes. It got me really mad. So I was like, oh, you don't have to be such a bitch about it. And oh my god, like I don't know where that came from, you guys. I walked away, right? So I just turned around and I went like that, and I went like, you know, on my own way. Like I was like, whatever, not a big deal. She didn't let me use her phone, whatever. Like that happened. Girl, I hear the girl in the back. She was like, who the fuck, like who are you calling a bitch? Like it's my phone. Last time I checked, you don't pay my bill. Last time I checked, it's my phone, and if I don't want you to use it, you're not gonna use it. And I was like, oh my god, right? So I was like, I was shook. I was like, what do I do, mom? I'm scared, come pick me up. So I didn't know what to do, right? So the guy that I was doing the favor for, you guys, that I was about to get my ass because of him, he was, oh, you're gonna let her talk to you like that? And I was like, well, he right. Like he was, you know, he was playing with my ego, and I was like, you're right. Like who she thinks she is talking to me like that? You didn't have to be such a freaking bitch about it. Like all I said was like, you know, let me use your phone, and that was it. And she was like, but last time I checked, you don't pay my phone bill. And like we were just going back at it, you guys, for like the dumbest reason. Like I should just shut up and walked away. Like it was not that big of a deal, right? In with the lip duo, you guys, look how beautiful she looks here. Yeah, so we were just going at it about the freaking phone, right? And this is the final look. But anyways, let me finish. I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna walk away, because at that point I was like, I mean, what's gonna happen? Like I didn't want to fight her, obviously. So I was like, it's her phone, she right. So I was like, let me just walk away. So, you know, I just turned around and I walk away, you guys. And in that moment I was like, I was done, because I literally felt how she grabbed me from right here and she said, yeet. And I was like, oh my god. So like she grabbed my hair, you guys, and I could feel how she like literally wrapped her hand like this around my hair, and she like pulled me back. And I was like, oh my god, like we're really like doing this. And I was wearing a skirt, you guys, so I was like, oh my god, we're really doing this. Like I'm really about to be that girl that gets in a fight outside the club, right? I just remember that we both fell to the floor, and I remember like the way she like pulled me back, like I didn't have like, I couldn't like turn around or anything because she had me from my hair. So all I remember, you guys, was like I was just throwing putazos. I was like, you know what, I mean, so I just remember like, you know, like hitting her like in her legs and wherever I could. Like I tried turning myself, but it was really hard because she was like pulling my hair at the same time. So I was like hitting her legs, hitting her arms, like hitting her stomach. I never hit her in her face, you guys, that I remember. So I remember yelling at my stepdad's niece. I was like, look, her name is Suhei. I was like, Suhei, like tell her to let me go, tell her to let me go from the hair. And like I was mad because I was like let me go. Like if you want to fight, like don't grab me by my hair, like let's fight it out. Me, you know, like thinking that I was gonna beat her up, but I probably was gonna get beat up. But anyways, Suhei, she saw that I was on the floor with this girl, right? And like, oh my god, like that's so embarrassing, you guys. She finally came, you guys, but check this out. She came and like she tried to like, you know, let her like get her hand out of my hair, but she wasn't letting go, you guys. She literally had me like this. She was like, I'm letting you go. But she wasn't punching me or anything, you guys. We were like on the ground. The worst part is that it was like gravel, so it was like the rocks, like a rocky parking lot. So I know we were like, our legs were getting scraped up. And stepdad's niece comes and she grabs the girl by her hair and she starts like dragging her like around the whole parking lot, you guys. And how do I know this? Because girl, my stepdad's niece had the girl by the hair that had me by the hair. So like she was dragging like both of us like all over the parking lot, you guys. And basically we both got dragged by my stepdad's niece, and then she finally let me go. What ends up happening, right? And then we're about to leave. We're waiting for my uncles in the car, right? And they're sweating and the adrenaline is like all over the place. So that was me, and I was like, oh my god, like I don't know what just happened. Like how did that happen? Like who saw me was like the worst part, because obviously I was gonna come back to this club, right? So anyways, we're getting ready to go. Girl, like she pulls over her little whip and she was like, come here, I need to talk to you. And mind you, I knew this girl because at that time I would go to the club like every Saturday, so I knew this girl, and like it was like an older lady too, so like we had always talked. So she was like, okay, she told me that basically she was with the other girl, and she was like, she told me that you basically came up to her and threw the first punch. And I was like, no ma'am. Like, they're explaining the whole situation, right? And the girl was like, well, you lucky that I know you and that we're friends and that I like you. If not, me, and like, okay, I forgot to mention this, she had like 10 girls, like she had like 4 girls in her car, and then she had other girls surrounding her car, and then she had other girls behind her in their car. So it was like a whole bunch of girls, and she was like, you lucky that I know you, because if not, we would have all jumped you, both of y'all, right now. And I was like, girl, at that moment I was like, yeah, I was lucky that I knew her, because basically they would have jumped us, you guys. And 10 girls versus 2, like regardless if we know how to fight or not, it was gonna be a wrap. Like, that would have been the end of me. So I remember I got home, you guys. The worst part, y'all not ready for this, y'all not ready. Whatever you guys are eating or drinking on, take a little sip, take a little sip. So the worst part is that I go home, but on my way home I called my mom to tell her what happened, and I was crying because of, like, you know, the adrenaline. So like my instinct is to cry, you guys. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but like when I get like really mad, or when there's like so much adrenaline going through my body, like I just cry. I literally cry. Like, I'm such a crybaby. So I'm calling my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I just got in a fight, this girl like dragged me, blah blah blah. And my uncles were like making it like worser, right? Well, that's not even a word. They were making it worse. I came home, but I did have bruises all over my legs, you guys. Like, I had cuts, like I was bleeding from my legs. So I came home, and girl, my mom was mad at me, and she was like, you never let no one beat you up, blah 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 blah, like you're supposed to fight back, like how you gonna let that happen to you, and outside the club, whatever. Because my mom in her days, you guys, she was a little rebel, and she would fight all the time, right? But yeah, basically she was so mad, and I remember that I ran up to my room, and I was like, oh, like, oh my god, like I was so sad. And I was just so sad, you guys, because I was embarrassed of everything that had happened. And yeah, basically that's my story, girl. So that was all for today's video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's chisme. If you guys did, make sure to smash that thumbs up button down below, you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, you guys, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I'll see you guys on my next one. Peace.